Now that we know how to use a few of the control structures in Bash, it's time to move on to learning how to use functions. For this, let's start a new script. I'll just call it functions.sh. To get started, we'll just write a simple function that says hi to people. In Bash, you start a function with the keyword function. Then you give the function a name. We'll say this one's called hi. And then to define the body, you use opening, closing curly braces. Here you can do whatever you need, and in this case we'll just echo hello from a function. And then, once you have a function defined, you can just call it by typing out its name. Below we'll just say hi. The interesting thing to think about here is that functions, scripts, and regular commands all work in the same way. You always say the name of the command or function or whatever, and then pass in arguments using spaces. If you haven't noticed yet, this is kind of the spirit of the Unix operating system. You build small composable pieces, and then you put them together to make more and more complicated things. Let's go ahead and go back to the command line and run our script to use our function. Alright, so now that we have a function, let's go ahead and upgrade it by allowing it to take in arguments. We'll go back into our script. And to do so, we don't have to define a list of arguments. We can use those $ number variables that we learned about earlier. So let's change this function to say hello to someone's name from a function. To do so, all we have to do is come into the string and say to $1. Now, any string passed into hi will be printed as a part of the string using the $1 variable. Let's come down here and we'll pass in the name Johnny. Now, if we go run our script again, we'll see Johnny put into the string.